Hello everybody and welcome back to Megaquarium, the game in which we've been doing pretty damn fucking well, I will have to say myself. So obviously this game is where you make an aquarium and we're on to the final level, and this will probably be the final episode of Megaquarium for a while. So we gotta have it end off with a bang, obviously. So as you can see, we have a lot of really cool ideas and stuff going through, a lot of really boring exhibits too. But essentially what we're really trying to do here today is just really get out all of the fish and make sure every single fish and stuff like that has their own little aquarium and place in the exhibits. I really do want to make it feel like this is an aquarium you go to that has like literally everything, and it's just up to you to really like explore, find out what you want to see and stuff like that. So obviously there's going to be some things that are bigger and some things that are harder to use than others, such as the spotted eagle ray, which, Jesus. But hopefully there'll be a lot of other interesting things too. We do have some other smaller things around. I think the blue whiting can be in this tank, I'm thinking. However, we do need a tank that can have this. So we might have these ones being the same one together, so that's what I'm thinking about right now. So these mirror boyos, I think we can put a few of them in one. Right, that's a bully, and that's a wimp. That's also a wimp, and that eats crustaceans. So, 17, 35. I think that would fit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? Has to be 6. We do actually have a deal for copper band, so I think I will do that instead. This only eats crustaceans, so we're fine on that front. It needs a little bit of cave, but we already have that. So we'll put one of you in. Adds a little bit of depth to the exhibit as well. And then we will go to here, in which we have the copper band. We'll buy and place in there. We do apparently need more rocks. So what we will do is get rid of this sea grapes over here, and also this here. And then we will add a nice thing of algae rock. I don't know if we've put that in yet even. Ooh, we have that one now too. That's what we're gonna put in the seahorse one for sure. There we go. So we now have a few more exhibits. We do need another foodery item, which is apparently called lugworm. That sounds so unappetizing. This one and this one have stuff in them. Yet again, this one kind of sucks because we don't have anything in it really. Like, it's kind of just like 2. I could like try to put in like some cool, interesting thing maybe, but like, eh. I don't think we can put in starfish in this one because of the fact that this guy will eat it. That eats crustaceans, that eats starfish and crustaceans, so we can't even like, yeah, put in anything like that. Oh, size 10. That's good. I guess we could put in this, so we can have 24 space. You can put that in like a 9 in. If there's even a 9. There isn't. Do we have a 12 size fish? So freaking weird. Well, I mean, we could just put 2 blonde skates in there, honestly. And then I think we also should doll this one up a bit more. I think, having a bit of a rocky outcropping with an interesting layer of seagrass could be pretty interesting. Obviously that is going to be for a different enclosure. We'll put a conch there, and then we'll put a shell over here. Just give it a little bit more life. That way that one is less, like, you know, lonely and sad, kind of. Wade has leveled up, and I guess you'll just get really good at feeding. Okay. So this one is yet to be decided. So this one, now a very successful one. We can go back to this, and go to this, and it's no longer looking as sad, and that's really good to see. This eats animal size to 9. Is not a wimp at all, so that's a bully. That would have to be in its own thing anyway. This is just a big one though, which makes me annoyed about putting other stuff in it. I think that counts as anemones as well. What about the other? I think that also then means that it can't be with that, which is very, very frustrating to be sure. Because that means like that could just be an 8, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, that could be a pretty small enclosure really at the end of the day. And so could this one. So it really does feel like this tank in particular is really annoying. So 8 times 6 equals 48, I believe. And then 29 equals like 77. And this is obviously too big for this. Not to mention the fact that it has to also be curved. I mean, we could sell this and then put in a new tank that is a Belfasty. Like move that out a bit. Oh, that just starts as a 90? Are you serious? That's insane, actually. I think we might do that actually then, because if that is the case, that's actually really good for us. Okay, well that's what we're doing for sure then. We are gonna have to make sure that everything looks good. We want this one, we don't want the other one. Right. just put those walls in place, just so that people don't see over anything, and it keeps the magic. Yet again, the thing I think is really, really important is just making sure the magic is still there at the end of the day. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chuck in a large boy with a good thing of this. So essentially it's like the 3-in-1, but a, you know, bigger, better. Guess that's what I could do, but eh. This does more anyway, and then yeah, it just has way more. May as well, right? So that only eats crustaceans. Otherwise, this is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1. Oops. And 1. Yeah, he won't be very happy for very long if he's left in there. They don't grow. Only this thing grows, and this goes from 9 plus 20. We could probably have 2 of those sharks in there, honestly. Starry Smoothhounds. That's actually kind of sick. I kind of like that. However, first, is there anything super interesting that I could chuck in there? What size do you eat, actually? Because if you eat... He doesn't eat big fucking things. And that makes me think that it would be pretty cool to have a lobster in there too, just have a bit of that variety. So that's gonna be 53. 53, so this would be 72. Which means that there'd be 28 on the table. I'm just thinking, like, what if we put in some other type of fish? I think I'll just stick to the 2 of you. And then if we can put in more whiting afterwards. Now this chain, I'll put 1 in, and then I'll put in freaking gaping cavern. Is still like the funniest freaking thing for me to think. I think it's good on the sides, oops, to have the smaller live rocks, just because filtration is really important at the end of the day. And then probably just give them some little interesting fun things to play around in. I'll be honest, I thought these were way bigger than they actually were. So there we go, we have this new exhibit. We're getting closer, actually, to finishing these. We already have this one. We already have the Spotted Eagle Ray, Purple Queen Anthias, and the Flame Pipefish are going to be coming out soon, actually. Yeah, so we now have sharks around, which is super cool. And that means that this entire area, in its entirety, is now finished. Which is really awesome to see. Aw, the bellied seahorses have grown, that's awesome. So I do obviously want to have all those deals be finished at some point. Okay, so it seems like we are having issues with some supplies. Namely supplements. Awesome, Mega Light finished. I'll get the UV sterilization, just because that seems like it's important. So now that we've done that, it's time to actually get ready to go to a new level. So blinding, I know. I think as a whole, okay, so what we're gonna do immediately is have the floor be right. Because floor is important for sure. And now let's look at what we actually want to have in our place, right? Because that's the other thing that's actually really important, is we want to make sure that what we're buying fits the themes of what we want. So this is, so we can have like a size 8 enclosure easily for these guys. A deep is 36. You just want a creasel. So that's a 2. Literally 8 is even just a basic tank. However, we probably would want a lagoon tank. I only have tropical things. So that will get rid of 2 of these. I think, really looking at it, this and this could probably be in their own thing, so that's 35. Yeah, so we'll make one that's 35. There we go. And then obviously we're gonna make this area here more of the actual cool shit. So because of that, we're going to continue. So we have this, and then we want to make a thing for that. So let's make a creasel tank, which is a super fun word. We'll just go for the 3. And then the seahorse as well, definitely. And the seahorse, I want a deep wall for that one. Maybe the corner is actually the main thing. There we go. So we have like, whoa. We have this cool little crystal tank. We have all these other little things. We had like this brand new area, and it's gonna have a bunch of the new fish as well. So I think that's really sick. We should also, we'll get to that at the end, I think, actually. So, looking at otherwise what we need a purple flame anthias wood. But we also need this one for this boyo, the spotted eagle ray. Which means we need one of 180, I believe. Because, yeah, it goes in a group of 3. So 180. Chicago tank is what I want to have as the ending of this. Perfect. 180. And also just keeping a good amount of space for things to kind of just breathe. I feel like that's a problem we had a lot with the previous area, is there was not enough room to breathe, I felt like. Okay, so this is like really adding a good amount of stuff. So there we go. So now we have all of those set up. And they're going to have literally all of the things that we need going forward. Where is the power pump? Actually quite annoying. Okay, well if that can fit to that, we'll work around this being here. Honestly, it shouldn't be too hard. Like, that should be all they need, honestly. So this one is enough for right. There we go. Awesome. Just annoying enough. I don't know how much that's gonna need. And then, quite frankly, I think this is just gonna need that, and then that's a good. So that should be like all of this good, essentially. If not, I can put a UV doohickey here, and then that will help them, and then they'll be all good. One of you with... Oh, it's actually 3. Hang on. We'll put in a pitted column there, which will hopefully... Oh, jeez. Is this gonna be one of those things where it's like, well, actually, screw you. Actually, maybe not, because of this awesome thing. You know, they probably do live with a lot of rocks around them, so it kind of just makes sense if you think about it. So they have a nice rocky atmosphere. And then, if we go to the things that's on the aquarium, we can tell that this needs a cave requirement of 6. We haven't used this in a while. And I really would like to use a bunch of different things. Easter Island head. Skull Rock. Those are funny. I think some eel glass as well would be nice. Make it look like they're kind of basic at the same time. I think that's a good idea. Man, it's so cool and exciting to make a new area, really. It's so exciting. Like just those small little things of being able to put down like the, yeah, this is where this goes, this is where that goes. It really does make you excited. I know that's like lame or whatever, so that doesn't tell me what that is. Okay, we just bought that. Okay, so that should be everything there for those. We're not going to buy the grouper because if we do, it's actually going to eat it very quickly. So 11 is what that is. So we can have 4 of them in this one. The mega death lights. And then as for food for this area, obviously it's going to be a big thing. Big, quite literally. Also, can we just talk about the fact that these spotted eagle rays cannot be eaten unless the thing eats things that are 121? Because it's going to have this armor trait even when it's the size of 60, which means it goes to 120. Shit, don't eat this thing. That's crazy. We are gonna need the live Aritama as well. So Wow, that literally feeds both of them. That is actually insane. And then for these guys, I think I'm just gonna go with the 10 again. Then we need 3. Yeah, let's just get a really good amount of everything with that tank. So now these guys have everything they need, which is absolutely amazing. And this is the thing that's awesome about having a massive surplus of money, is that we can make these massive enclosures and not need to worry and pause and stop and pause and all that stuff either, which is really, really nice. I think that's a supplement crate. So we'll put that down. We are going to buy the door, which is here. And probably going to be like here as well. Now it's up to this one, which, oh boy, let's hope this isn't too crazy. It is really cool though to see, like, oh, what do you have left? And all of that little thing, and for it to like kind of not be that much. Like, it's kind of really sick. So this needs crab and supplements, so 1, 2, 3. Now then, let's see how hard this will be. 1, let's slap that onto it. 2, slap that onto it. And just in case, we're gonna slap one of you. Just keep everything nice and fresh. Like, just look at this new area and say that you're not smiling right now. Like, I think it's impossible not to smile when you see something like this, right? Like, could you imagine being here? You're like, oh damn, these guys are cool. You turn around the corner, you're just like, they're freaking stingrays, and they're huge. That's like the magic of aquariums. Is you go around and like you can get lost in an aquarium. Not from like actually being lost, but just from the sheer enjoyment that things like that bring. I would like my own visage to be forever in one of these tanks. That's fun. Come on, you gotta have skull block. At least I got to. I want to make Skullrock feel a little bit more secretive. Like it's like a, did you see the Skullrock kind of thing? And as these are things that kind of live in nice environments, I want there to be a lot of, I don't want there to be too much rocks, you know what I mean? But I want there to be a bit, still. So when you look at it, you know, you'll have like this kind of like, oh, where's the fish? Where are they today? And then, you know, they're big, freaking massive animals, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm an idiot. But there we go. So that is a huge, huge thing that we now have. And I think what I would like to do is build the Chicago tank, because we are going to have that for sure for something. Just look at it, it's huge. There we go. You can have like the chairs facing this way or the chairs facing the actual. We'll have them both face the attraction. And I would like this to generally actually be a place that you can enjoy as well. I think there. I think from there is nice. Let's fix that up, make it so that it's not looking dumb. Okay, so we now have the massive Chicago tank. I might honestly just put that there. Now then, the only concern is that this is gonna be a total pain to fucking do. Okay. So the Chicago tank is in place. Which is, I think you get a blue whale, and I want that to be proudly on display. And then we have enough for these two fish as well. Which, if we have a look, so that's easy, easy to do. And then just, yeah, it's kind of crazy, really. There we go. So the thing that's going to be super fun about this as well is just the fact that every single one of these little enclosures is really gonna... It's just gonna be sick that this is gonna be like the big finale, I feel like. These have no other special needs. That's great to know. We do know that obviously both, I think for both of these I can probably just get away with a very simple setup. Oh, is that only that much? That's crazy. That's really good for us, because that means we can do... and then additionally do that. This will be for the pipe fish, this will be for those, other ones, and then this will be for the finale, I guess, which I believe you get a great white shark. No, a whale shark. And I am thinking maybe I will continue this series, maybe as a Patreon series, where every so often I'll break it down into digestible videos, and then like I'll have like, you know, gunning for the achievements essentially. But yeah. Now then, the last thing I want to do is make... I'm actually going to buy a bigger one because I just want to have more range. It's only going to be connected to one thing. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that neat? Wouldn't you say that my collection's complete? Now then, the last thing we need to do is actually transform the actual place itself to accommodate. So what we haven't been doing is just buying people. So feeding, fixing, feeding, fixing, feeding, feeding. Okay, so we'll now make a new area and fix other areas. So zone 2 now includes 2 new areas. Yep, and they have everything else still. A new zone. Which is this one. And that's where literally every single one of these people is going to go to. Might look like a lot. I'm going to put one more person there. Just because I feel like there could be 4 people fixing this one. It feels like they need a little bit more. And yeah, there we go. I will like to put some stuff around, like an OJ squeezer in both of these. Popcorn machine in both of these as well. Maybe one here, so we don't have people just wandering in that corner like weirdos. And honestly, just like maybe a bin. On each one. And a bin here too. Fred! Good job! So now this one was the one that was gonna have the pipe fish. So, 1, 2. Can't even see them. I guess they are pipe fish. They're probably very small. Some eelgrass, and then I think there's some nice background stuff there too. So these pipe fish though. Oh, they go in the same thing. I getcha, I getcha. We'll put a few more in there. We'll put less in there. Are they... They're not angry about the sun. Awesome. I would like to buy some... Yeah, I know. Deathlight. Right. No deathlight. Okay, well then let's look at rocks and see what rocks we have that are actually decent. So 17, and each one, so we can have like 2 more of them in. There we go. That works for me. Yeah. Okay, things have grown. Pause. Okay, well, you know what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be buying more of that shit just for you. So many people doing shit. Oh, pause. We forgot to do the thing I do every single time, which is... buy an exorbitant amount of fucking toolboxes. Death nitrate filter. We just need these purple queen anthonius. really don't. I really think I'm butchering that one. Awesome. Probably green tunnel. Now let's pause and let's celebrate when we put in Manta Ray. Whale skeleton, that's actually sick. Shellweed, interesting. Nautilus, that's something you want to see. And some actually really cool and interesting things too. However, they need rocks. Man, it's really sick. Also, god damn, does everything eat too much freaking food. Everything eats this stuff, which is super annoying. We're actually gonna move up everything. And then we're gonna buy and then there's one more of this as well. Blackmail, is it? I'm told you need a mega tank. We can build it for you, but our schedule is completely full. It'll be months before it's ready. But tell you what, I might be able to shift a few things around, as I do love an aquarium. If you can build a tank with my favorite fish, I'll bump you up in the schedule. So it's really annoying because I was really hoping that this would be the thing that we would be using, but apparently not. But yeah, that means we've officially essentially finished the entire level, which is really nice to be able to say. Okay. But it's gonna have to wait now a little bit. And we'll also have to see what fish. So copperhead, sun, which is that guy, 2 of that, and ribbon teal ray. Okay. So what we need then is, I think it's, so we have that, we don't have that, we have that now, and we need that. So the Dragonet, which kind of the lamest one, let's be honest. Manta Ray, such a sick one. However, we're going for the lamer one. Okay, so can this even work in this? Let us expand this a bit and expand this a bit. Okay. We'll manage Zone 4, Zone 2, now then, it also needs lights, right? Super interesting, super awesome tank. Then we'll get the shipwreck. Boom, everything looks better now. And then we'll go in. Don't know why I didn't have it like that. Maybe it doesn't count until they're fully grown, I don't know. It's like the most annoying food. So we need one of you. One of you. We need like 2 of you. And then we need supplements on top of that. And then for the actual enclosure, we're gonna need one of you, one of you. awesome. Maybe you, just because you're interesting. Now then, not an aquarium. Is the easiest way to find this thing. So they want 2. They're also a wimp. So we have a lot of really annoying objectives here. A problem. I didn't want that actually. Just really get a good amount of things going, except for the fact that I actually want to remove that now. The middle. And we'll go back down. Too many enemy. Now we need sufficient light. And water quality, so that should really, like, this should be like the most like good tank that there is. And now we just need a little bit more, so I think we'll just put in okay. We're tantalizingly close. A whale shark has been rescued from an illegal slaughterhouse, but there were concerns about releasing it back into the wild. The group responsible for the rescue are willing to donate it to your aquarium, provided that it has the perfect habitat. Whale sharks have a very low survival rate in captivity, so everything has to be perfect. A whale shark needs lots of room to swim, rocks and plants to provide good landmarks for it to use when navigating the tank. They are also keen for the shark to be housed with other large, peaceful tank mates, so it isn't completely alone. This is it, to fulfill the requirements for the habitat, and the whale shark is yours. I'm going to be back in a little bit. I just need to have a short break. Okay, we're now back. So, first off, we're choosing the manta ray because that's part of it. So we have the leopard shark, southern stingray, I think. We can kind of just look here and see if we have it unlocked, and if we don't, then we don't have it, obviously. So, other thing is that we just unlocked the death tank. Oh, it's in the tank section. Why are they sad? Yeah, you can stay sad. That's the thing I hate. It should always say what the higher level is. It should never just be like, oh well. Okay. Well then. Okay, this is what we're gonna do for the death tank. So I guess that's part of this then? Okay, so... So annoying, actually. Oh, for fuck. Do you like that they change color? That's pretty cool. Real. So, the other thing that's going to be a problem here is going to be the temperature. And then on top of that, what we're going to do, which is a little insane, but it makes sense when you think about it, is we're going to get a large pump connecting to that. And then we're going to put in essentially yeah, okay. This mega tank, Jesus Christ, it's so much work. Manage. Zone 4. Well, you know that Zone 4 we had? Not so much. Because, Zone 4 now owns everything. Zone 4 is the Disney of this park. Oh, okay. That's that part done. Now then. We just need to get the fish now. Four leopard sharks. Which look, like, I know that that's the tiniest that they get, but they look tiny. 4 of you. And then we're waiting on this manta ray to happen. Look how tiny they are. They're minuscule. Now then. So they need, I think it's sand deal. So we're gonna buy 3 of everything they need. And then 6 supplements. Because I know that they're gonna be annoying. Okay. Awesome. Man, it really puts in perspective just how different life is when you have like this much shit. An entire sunken sea ship. Yep. Sounds right. Okay. That's fun. Okay, and then this boyo needs krill, but that should already be supplemented by the food, all of it, shouldn't it? Unless it's annoying and it needs me to actually still feed it by hand. If that is the case, fuck you again. Is there no one else working this area? We're just gonna hire more people, because there needs to just apparently be more people here. Feeding. Feeding. Fixing this one. Feeding. We're just gonna have literally everyone. Literally everyone. There we go. People, do your job. Okay, why is it not good for the... I have sand eel dispensers! It's priority! Why did you go all the way down there to get sand eel, you actual idiot? If any of these things die, I'm going to kill you. Lord, how stupid can you be? There's these things right here that they bought, but we're not gonna use them. God, idiots. Little idiots. Actual idiots. Wow. We didn't actually get to decorate the tank, which sucks, but hey, we have a whale shark swimming around. Well, I guess thank you everyone for watching. This has been a really long series, pretty long on the channel. I do really want to do the next part of this, but I think for now it might be a thing that I hold off on, and then maybe if I do get back into it, it might be a bit more of a Patreon series for a while. I think the same is going to be for Phasmophobia. I think there's a lot of games I really like, but I only want to play them every now and then. Or with Phasmophobia, I play it so much with my friend 2Ds, which hey, watch 2Ds on Twitch, 2Ds underscore, which is TUDYS, and then underscore. And then also, if you want to see more of this game, there's a person called Blue Otter Gaming, and they obviously play this game as well. So you can go check them out. There's obviously probably a lot of people who play Tycoon games. Smithing Brit plays a lot of really funny games. So if you want to see this type of style game, I'm sure that he has done maybe a video on it, or at least like something similar. And yeah, we have done it. Now then, that's what I was hoping would not happen. I did want to have some interesting little things around, kind of morbid, but I would like to have the thumbnail end on a really nice shot, I think. Kind of want to have every little thing represented here. Obviously, it is me. So we are gonna need a massive, just actually humongous, little kelp area. Honestly, around this area. I think honestly 3. Do we get that turtle done? We want to have, I think, a little bit of this around would be nice. Sea grapes. A little bit of feathering around, I think, for sure. Would be nice. A little bit of seagrass wherever it fits. A little bit of eelgrass even. Even some normal rocks. Gotta have a gaping cavern at some point. And then I think what I want is, if possible, maybe a skull rock. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be possible. That's fine. I think an anchor near that would be cool. And having another little kelp forest, just having this massive like kelpy area, I feel like would feel nice. And then I think just like one of these as well. And then I think just to finish it off, just making this asparagus weed literally the rest of it. And would you look at that? Is that not just success in a nutshell? Awesome, I don't care. So majestic. Except for when random people join in. Yeah, I think of that. I hope you all enjoyed the series as a whole. We've now finished the entire series. I'm now going to maybe pause and we'll have a look over the entire park. Maybe if the game worked. Thank you. So, here we are in our aquarium. We have this starting little area. There's some nice little fish. This is obviously where we started. We started with our things over here. Then we got this area over here. Pretty nice, pretty cute. We even have a shell. Obviously, things have been a bit more grown since we've seen some of these. We have this one, nice little cold water, some more cold water with a massive blue lobster, awesome to see. We then had clownfish enter the fray, as well as angelfish. This obviously here happened first. We have a little cute hermit crabs. We have a door. We have some normal pie crust crabs and a massive fucking fish. And then some leopard sharks. Oh no, those are something else actually. You have an anemone with like these mackerel type things. We have some like, you know, general jellyfish. We then have this massive moai eel, which is just like really enamored with this woman right now. That like they don't know it, but they're actually star-crossed loved from another life. This shark is going through the water. Don't know how it's doing that. But that's pretty sick. That the sharks have been enjoying themselves a lot. These awesome and cute, adorable seahorses have been doing what they want to do. We have this one with the two blonde skates and the limp sucker. We have this one with the cute little sharks and the whittings. We have the two wolf fish loving each other happily. We have this one, which is such a pretty one. I love these two fish here, the tangs. Then here we have the pink Anthonius with some of the other stuff. And then we go out here to the original thing where we have some southern stingrays and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting that we didn't know that we were going to end on southern stingrays, but we had them anyway. Obviously, if I do come back to this game, I think maybe first I would maybe do a thing where I like show off like every single thing and make this massive aquarium that's like huge and crazy in free play. And then we have this one. This is also one of the starting ones. It has like a flame fin. I do think we lost one of the unique fish early on, which was actually kind of annoying. Groupers, that was definitely one of the casualties. We have this one, which is pretty cute, pretty interesting. We did decorate it later. We have these little ones here, pretty cute, and we have these ones which, damn, they're so tiny. This dude is going to clean up a mess later. This one with two more type of sharks. We have some of those guys. Some more seahorse, always beautiful to see them. The little lionfish enjoying themselves. The solidarity of this one bitch. Then we have this. Those jellyfish. We have this one, which is just like a bunch of like, okay. And then we have the two big ones. Kinda, quote unquote big ones. Yet again, I love the way that that looks. We have the three stingrays that are all with each other, with the skull in the back as well, making it look extra cool. And then, yeah, we then have the mega tank, which is still something to marvel at even now. What an amazing game this has been, and look at this, like, look how amazing all of this different like landscaping, and you can see the little coral reefs and stuff like that. It is amazing at the end of the day. And I would like to name our little whale shark here. I would like to name it Zane. Because I know someone called Zane who really, really likes whale sharks. So there we go, we have Zane the whale shark. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed this entire series. I might at some point come back into this series yet again and do another video. But for now, this will be the end of things. I hope you all enjoyed this crazy series that we've done so much, and look how massive this aquarium is. And yeah, I hope to see you in another video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my videos until then. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.